I am excited to introduce to you the Cannon Core Circuit. This is a 6-exercise core circuit that I've been doing myself now for a couple weeks. I've been testing it, refining it, tweaking it, and now I'm thrilled to release it to you. And not only is Cannon Core a great alliteration, but the reason why I love it so much is because it's much more comprehensive than what many runners think about when they think about training their core. So Cannon Core is a series of exercises that, number one, are leveled. So for the majority of the exercises here, there's going to be a couple variations of each exercise. And that allows you to progress through the routine. You can start at the beginning level and then work your way up as you develop strength. The other reason why I love this routine is because the exercises are dynamic. Just like running, where we are actively moving around, the exercises here have you moving around as well. So you're not going to be doing a lot of things like a typical plank where you are simply holding a challenging exercise for a period of time. That's an isometric exercise. Those have value, those have a place in your training, but this routine is much more dynamic. You're actually going to be moving, you're going to be varying your movements and going through a variety of different movements as you go through this routine. And that makes it more specific to running. It also makes it easier for you to actually get stronger. Now, this routine also focuses on your posterior chain. So we're not just blasting your abs in this routine, it's much more thorough than that. We're also going to be working on your glutes and your lower back as well. And that will just help balance this routine a bit more, make it a bit more comprehensive in the way that it helps you get strong. Now, if you're a beginner, I might challenge you to do one set of this routine at the very basic level for each exercise. But this is more of an intermediate routine. You probably want a little bit of core strength before you start doing some of these exercises, because even the beginner version is a little bit more challenging. And you can actually see me struggling a little bit with some of these exercises. Now, the goal here isn't to be perfect. The goal is to work through it, to get better and to improve. So I'm going to bring you outside. I'm going to show you these exercises. And I also want to show you the different levels of each exercise. Get started with one set, but as you get stronger, as you build your strength and capability, it would be ideal to build up to about 2 or 3 sets of this routine. You could take a minute or two in between each set, but for the most part, this is a circuit. You can go through each exercise one after the other without any rest. All right, let's head outside and let's get started. All right, there we have it. That's the Cannon Core circuit. Some of these exercises might be familiar to you, some of them might be new, you might be familiar with some of the variations, but I encourage you to give it a try. And if you don't want to watch the video every single time you do this routine, I have put together a handy photo guide to the routine. So you can download that at the link under this video. I'll put a card somewhere up here on YouTube. And that will just give you a text description of the exercise, how to do it, and talk a little bit more about the number of reps, the number of sets, and all the details. But if you're not someone who has been getting after core strength in their training, I want to encourage you to do so. Not only does just general strength, not only is that going to help your running, it's going to help you tolerate a higher workload, be able to run more, be able to train faster. That is definitely going to make you into a better runner. But more importantly, I think it's going to help you stay healthy. It's going to help you prevent injuries so that you don't miss as much time when you are injured, and you can just keep doing more of you love, which is running. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions about it, I'm going to put a link to a longer blog post that's all about this routine underneath the video. But if you have any questions, leave them underneath the YouTube video and I'll answer every one.